So let's start with a little bit of mobility. So we're gonna just start with an inchworm, and then when we get down into that high plank position, we're gonna do a downward dog. So let's just start with a reach up, all the way up, good stretch, bend at the hips, at the waist, walk yourself out. When you get to that high plank position, I want you to go into that pike or that downward dog. Bring your heels towards the ground. Okay, come back up to that high plank and walk yourself back up. We're gonna do 3 of these, so nice and slow, big stretch, reach up, squeeze the glutes, let it go, bend at the hips, walk it out, try and get on those palms of your hands from that high plank position up into that pike. Bring those heels to the ground, back to high plank, walk yourself up. Okay, one more here, reach, bend, and walk it out. Hike, bring your head right in between your shoulders. Back to high plank, and walking back. Okay, awesome. So this next one, let's start with the right leg. You're gonna take a big step forward with your right leg, and now I want you to bring this left knee all the way to the ground. So you're gonna be a little bit like push forward, slide forward, so you're gonna get a stretch in your left hip flexor. From here, I want you to take your hands out in front of you, and I want you to rotate them over to your right side of your body. Okay? So what this is doing is we're lengthening that whole left side. Okay? You're gonna feel a good stretch there. Now I want you to bring them back in front of your body, and then I want you to stand up. And we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna bring our left foot forward now. Okay, right knee comes all the way to the ground. Hands are in front. Now I want you to rotate over the left side of your body. So you can point backwards, your head will turn, shoulders, try and get them to turn. Again, you're feeling that on the right side, hip flexor. Bring them back up to the front, stand up, and we're gonna do one more on either side again. Okay, right foot forward. If you can take a bigger step forward this time, you're gonna just get like more of a stretch in your hip flexor, that's fine. Okay, now hands in front, and bring them over to the right side of your body. We're lengthening this whole side. Okay, bring them back in front. Stand up. Switch sides, last one on this side here. Left foot forward, right knee down, and big rotate over top of your left side. Breath in and out. Good. Okay, come back up to standing. We're gonna do like a windmill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our feet outside of hip width apart. If you wanna angle your toes to like a 45-degree angle, that's fine. Now what we're gonna do is put our hands out to the side, and I want you to bend at the waist while rotating to touch the ground with your right fingertip. Okay, touch the ground with your right fingertip, and your left fingertips are going up towards the ceiling. Okay? Come back up to standing and switch. Come back up to standing and switch. Your eyes can just follow, like they don't have to rotate towards the ceiling. They can just follow it to the side. Okay? So you're gonna feel a good stretch in your adductors. And then this one's also a good one for your spine and your low back. So we're just gonna keep going with this one. Breathe in, stand up, breathe out. Come down, we're gonna do a few more on each side. Try and bring those shoulder blades together as you open up the chest. 2, 2, one more on each side. 1, and 1. Awesome, okay, good. We're gonna come back down to the ground. We're gonna do those adductor rocks. So I'm gonna get you guys to do on the left leg. So start on left knee. Foot's gonna go out to the side. Hands are staggered on either side of the left leg. And I want you to rock back and rock forward. So again, we're just gonna stretch out those adductors. 3, we're gonna do 6 per side here. So just rocking nice and slow. 4, 5, one more back, and 6, awesome. Okay, bring that right knee in, left leg goes out to the side, and same thing here. 1, rocking back, 2, bring your chest right over top of those hands, 3, 4, 2 more, 5, and 6. Awesome. Okay, great. So you guys can come back up to standing. We're going to start with a warm-up. So 30 seconds per exercise, 6 exercises. We're going to start with a body weight squat. Okay, just to warm up everything, big compound movement for our large muscle groups. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Okay, so let's start with that one for 30. You guys can go ahead. I'm going to time you. 15 more seconds. Driving that weight through your heels, keeping your chest up as you come down. Squeeze at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so next one, you're gonna have left foot forward, right leg is slightly back. So you're gonna have a slight bend in your left knee. And I want you to start with your arms like in front of you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your elbows to your right knee and back. Okay, so you're having that slight bend in your left knee, driving that right knee forward. Okay, we're gonna go for 30 seconds. And go. So keep that left foot planted, stationary. And think of bringing your elbows to your knee and then extending. Okay, you can lean forward a little bit to really bring that right knee up to those elbows. And your left glute should be working. 5 more seconds. So left glute should be on. 2, 1. Let's switch. Right foot forward, left foot back now. Same thing. And go. So right foot stationary. Bring that left knee through those elbows. Consistent breathing with this one. Breathe in and out. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna come down to the ground, warm up our chest a little bit. You're gonna do slow push-ups from your knees. Okay? So you're gonna do a 1, 2, 1, 2. That's kind of the tempo I want you guys to go at. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So we're just doing a push-up from our knees for 30. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So warm up that chest. Elbows are out to the side. They're tucked at that 45-degree angle beside you. Keep your head neutral, so don't let your head hang so that you're looking towards your knees. 3, 2, 1. Good. All the way back up to standing again. We're gonna do butt kickers, warm up the quads a little bit, the hamstrings, and get our heart rate up a little bit more, okay? So 30 seconds, butt kickers. Go ahead. So bring heels up to glutes, or you can do a side step, okay? You can add in the arms. Nice job. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Plank hold. Warm up the core. Come down to the ground. You can do this from your elbows or your hands. Elbows will be a little bit harder. Okay? shoulders, butt down, back straight, belly button, bringing yourself up to the ceiling. Hold for 30. Ready? And go. Similar to the push-ups, don't let your head hang so that you're looking at your toes. Pick a spot on the ground right underneath you, right underneath your eyes, and focus your attention on that. And breathe. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, let's come back up to the top again. We're gonna go all through, we're gonna go through all those ones again, and then we'll go into the workout. So body weight squats, ready? And go. If you wanna pick up the pace a little bit with these ones, go ahead. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, left foot forward, right leg back. Okay, plant that left foot. Arms are out in front. Drive the knee. Ready? Go. Try and keep a slight bend in that left knee. Push your weight through your heel. And you should feel that burn in your left glute. It's the one stabilizing you as you move on your right side. 5 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Right foot forward, left foot back. Right into it. And go ahead. Don't forget about keeping your core on. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, down to the ground. Push-ups from your knees. Just a warm up. So we're still just warming up our chest. 30 seconds. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Take a breath in as you come down. Breathe out as you come up. Check the time. 3, 2, 1. Good. Standing up. Those butt kickers, okay? Whether you're doing them on the spot or you're going side to side. Ready? And go. Trying to get those heels right up. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, plank hold. Last one for warm up here. Okay, down to the ground. From your elbows or your hands, hold for 30. Ready? And go. Hold that plank. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, grab some water. and then I'll explain the first exercise. Okay, so while you guys are just grabbing some water, I'll explain the first one. So you can use, we're gonna do a deadlift, okay? So you can use like 2 dumbbells if you want. We're gonna do like a Romanian deadlift. Okay, so you can use 2 dumbbells, you can use 1 kettlebell, whatever you feel, like whatever your weights are. Okay, so deadlift, I'll just remind you guys of the position. Slight bend in the knees, and what we're doing is we're not dropping our hips down into a squat, we're letting them come back. So our chest is coming forward while our hips are sinking back. Okay? Biggest thing with the deadlift is just protecting the back. And then we're letting the weight come down in front of us. Okay, if you're doing it with dumbbells, you're doing the same thing, but just holding dumbbells. Okay? So we're going for 40 seconds, and we're going to superset it with another exercise, but I'll go after that in our break period. All right. So 40 seconds, deadlift. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. I also remind people that when you guys are doing this, make sure that when you're going down, you're not looking forward, because again, we want to maintain that neutral spine. Keep your head down, come up, keep your head like you're looking down, and come up. You'll feel that stretch in your hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Keep going, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, great. Okay, you're gonna come down to the ground. You're gonna do a single, so you're holding a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So you're gonna do a chest press, but you're only gonna do it with 1 dumbbell. So I'm holding my dumbbell like this, okay? I'm not holding it by the handle. And what I want you guys to do is you're on the floor. You're gonna start with this over top of your sternum or your chest bone. You're gonna drop it down. When you press this up, I don't want you to lock out the elbows completely. Almost like a pulse. You're gonna come down, slight bend in the elbows, come down, slight bend in the elbows, okay? So if you have a heavier weight, this one you can definitely use it, the heavier weight. Okay, so we're gonna start with that one. I'm gonna use my 25-pound kettlebell here. All right, 40 seconds. So you're down on the ground, feet are flat. 3, 2, 1, and go. Start up high, drop to your chest, and all the way up. And this one here, I want you to think, if you're holding a kettlebell or the dumbbell, push your hands together. Like push your palms into that kettlebell, into that dumbbell, and it's gonna activate those chest muscles. Push, push, push. You're gonna get way more out of this exercise. Breathe out as you come up. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, come back up to the top here. We're gonna go back into that deadlift. If you used one weight and you feel like you want it to be a little bit heavier this time, feel free to grab a heavier weight. And if you guys want more of a challenge with this one, you can add in a swing at the top, okay? You're still doing that deadlift position, but instead of coming down, you're bringing the weight up in front of you. Okay, 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. Eyes focused on the ground, butt goes out, back's nice and straight. Only take the dumbbell or the kettlebell down as far as it'll let you, okay? So if you can only hit your knees without feeling like any sort of like uncomfortable feeling, just go as low as that. Don't push it to go all the way to the ground. 10 more seconds. Squeeze at the top, push the hips forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good, come back down to the mat or the ground. If you felt like the first time the dumbbell, kettlebell you used for this one was a little bit lighter, you can go a little bit heavier this time. Okay, down on the ground. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. I really want you guys to focus on pushing your palms of your hand together on either side of that weight. Don't lock out the elbows. Push, push, push together and push it up. You might even go slower. I'd rather you go slower and really drive your hands to the weight. All the way up, push through, all the way down, push through. I'm gonna check the time here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, grab some water. That was our first circuit, our 2 supersets. Grab some water. Okay, for this next one, the first exercise, you'll grab some dumbbells. You're gonna do a reverse lunge. Okay, so reverse lunge, bring these weights up to your shoulders, shoulder press, bring them back down, stand, alternate. Okay, so you're picking a dumbbell that you can be down in this position for a few seconds and still press over top. Okay, we're doing these twice, so if you wanna start lighter, see how that feels, and then go heavier the second round, that's totally fine. Okay, so let's get ready here. We're gonna start here in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, left leg back. That left knee is hovering above the ground. Don't let it touch. Stand back up. Okay, right knee goes back. Press. Stand up, alternate. So it's definitely some balance here. But keep that core on, and it'll help with the balance a lot. Keep breathing. It's a good quad burner. Keep going, I'm just gonna check the time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, awesome. Back down to the ground here. On our stomachs, we're gonna be prone. We're gonna do a pulsing Superman. So, you're down on the ground. Your arms are gonna be straight out next to you. So straight, lock the elbows. Thumbs are pointing down, pinkies are pointing up. You're gonna lift your chest off, lift your feet off, and you're gonna just touch your thumbs to the ground, and then bring those pinkies together. Okay, so you're pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, like a quicker pace. Okay, so for 40 seconds, get right on your stomach, arms out to the side, pinkies facing up. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift that chest up. So your glutes should be squeezed. It's like a full body exercise. Keep those elbows straight. And when you guys are doing this, keep going. I just want you to think of bringing those pinkies together in between like your shoulders and your tailbone. So try and drive your pinkies together at that point in your back, your mid-back. If you feel like it's getting too easy, lift your chest up even more. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, awesome. Okay, back to our reverse lunge to press. So again, if you guys feel like you need to, if you want to go heavier with this one, feel free to increase the weight. Sorry, I keep having to change my camera angle here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So reverse lunge, dumbbells up, press. Come to standing, alternate, press. You can make this a little bit harder if you didn't change your weight. You can make it a little bit harder by just speeding it up a little bit. Curl, press, curl, stand. Curl, press, curl, stand. Woo, keep going. Check the time. You guys got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, back down to the ground. Those Supermans. We're gonna start here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Head off, feet off. Bring those pinkies together. Thumbs are just touching the ground, then they come back up. Don't lose that squeezing of the glutes and the low back. Keep your chest up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You guys got 10 more seconds. Keep going. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. Grab some water. It's our second circuit done. We're going to move into our third one. We've got 4 total, so this is our third one. Again, I'll explain this next one. So this next one's gonna be a sumo squat, but you're gonna, if you have the dumbbell or the kettlebell, I want you to try to incorporate that, even if it's light, okay? So you're gonna sumo squat, feet are wider than hip width apart. Toes can be out to that 45-degree angle. What you're gonna do is you're gonna sumo squat down, grab that weight, come up, put it back down, switch, okay? So right arm's picking up. I always just put my left arm out to the side. You can keep it down here, it's up to you. Okay, up, squeeze, switch, squeeze. And we're just doing that back and forth, alternating, okay? So usually you can go heavier with a sumo squat as opposed to a regular squat. So I'm gonna use a 25-pound, but you guys use whatever you feel. All right, 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Up. Okay, left arm now is grabbing up. Right arm. You can go a little bit quicker on the way up. Nice and slow and controlled on the way down. Because you're in a sumo squat, you can, you know, bring the weight down to the ground, but I really want you to still get into that squat. As you bring it down, okay, don't just cheat and let it come forward like a deadlift. Keep going, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. Next one, again, we're coming down to the ground. We're gonna do plank shoulder taps. So this one's for our core and for our shoulders. You're in high plank position. I'll go this way. You're gonna take your left arm, touch your right shoulder, put that back down, and switch, okay? A lot of core control and stability. I don't want you guys rocking back and forth, so try and keep those hips nice and square to the floor. If you need to widen your stance, so like widen your feet, that's totally fine. Okay, so 40 seconds, down on the ground. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Really think about your hips, like really, really think about it. Try not to let them move at all. Bring that belly button in. Don't let the hips fall. Okay, try not to let them fall towards the ground or come up towards the ceiling. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, back to our sumo squat. Okay, so feet are wider than hips or shoulders. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze, come down, switch arms, squeeze, come down, switch arms. Well done, everyone. Keep going with that pattern, try and keep that same pace. You got 10 more seconds, keep going. Right into that squat, yes, good. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, okay. Plank, shoulder taps. So we're gonna start here in about 5 seconds. So just get ready into that high plank position. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you feel like you need more of a challenge, bring your feet closer together. And trying to push that body weight through your palm of your hand. Okay, and make sure it's right underneath that shoulder. So the shoulder's taking the impact. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, grab some water. So that was our third one. We're gonna go into our fourth superset. Just grab a sip too. Okay, so the last two are plank to stand. So I know we've done these ones before, but I'll just remind you guys. So you're going down to your plank to stand. You're going down, feet kick out, feet kick back in, and stand, okay? Alternatively, you can walk it back up, and stand, just to limit that impact. But that's what we're doing for 40 seconds for our first one, okay? So let's get ready here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, hands go down, feet kick out, feet come back in, and stand. If you can speed it up, right ahead. Okay, you're walking your feet back, walk it back up, stand. Five seconds, keep going. 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, and then we're gonna superset again, going down to the ground, a 3-point mountain climber. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be in that high plank position again. Let's start with your right knee. You're gonna come out, okay, right knee, so outside of your body. Right knee, drive forward. Right knee, drive across. Put that one back, left knee, okay? So that 3-point, outside, middle, across, alternate sides. Okay, for 40 seconds. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Right knee outside, up to the middle, over the left side. Switch, left, come outside your body, up to the middle, out to the right. Okay, so keep going with that pattern. You can place your toe down every single time you bring it back, or if you just want more of a challenge, try not to set it down at all. Okay, bring it out, don't let it touch the ground, bring it to the middle, don't let it touch, bring it across. You guys got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, awesome. Back to standing, okay? These are our last 2. So we're gonna start in about 6 seconds. Okay, plank to stand, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep going. Again, walk those feet in, walk them out. Keep going, everyone. You got 10 seconds. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, good. 3-point mountain climber. We're going to start in 10. So just get your breath. Get ready. This is our last one that we're doing a cool down. So go hard. 3, 2, 1, and go. Out to the side, up to the middle, across your body. Switch. Cross. Core is working. Especially after we did those plank shoulder taps. Keep going. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Right to the end, right to the end. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Well done, everyone. Okay, grab some water. We're gonna start cooling down, standing position. So definitely grab some water. Okay. Okay, so let's start with just bringing our right arm across our body. Take the left hand and just place on that elbow and just bring it across. Good stretch for the shoulder. And then just slow down your breathing. In and out. Okay, let that one go. Kind of shake it out. Left arm right across your body. Take your right hand, place it on your elbow, and just bring it across. Okay, good. Bring your hands together and then bring them all the way up. So you can just kind of lock your fingers together. Big stretch, and then I want you to just bend slightly over to the right side. This one I find really good for that, like the right side, the lat, going down to like your ribs, and then even to your obliques. Okay, bring it up to the middle again, and then back out to the other side. If you need to like switch your hands, like how you're pulling on your one hand, feel free. Bring it up to the middle again, and then I want you guys just to bend at the waist, hamstring stretch, let your hands fall, touch the ground. If you need to slightly bend your knees, that's okay there. Let your head hang. Okay, from here, I want you to stand up, and I want you to kind of curl up one vertebrae at a time. One, stand up. Okay, open up your chest, bring your shoulder blades back. Okay, let's go down into an inchworm. So we're gonna walk ourselves out. Knees go down, feet can be flat on the floor. Push your hands through the ground. Try and bring your hips towards the ground and then bring your chin all the way up. Don't let your head sink. Okay, back up onto your toes. We're gonna go into that pike position. We're gonna do a one-legged hamstring stretch. So you're gonna bring your right heel down towards the ground. Place that top of the left foot on top of your right calf. And then just let your head hang in between your shoulders here. Good stretch for the calf, hamstring, and even the shoulders too. Okay, switch sides. Bring that left heel down. Right foot's just sitting on top or on the back of the left calf. Awesome, good. Come down to your knees. We're gonna do a shoulder pass-throughs. So you're just on all fours, knees are right underneath hips, hands are right underneath shoulders. I want you to take your right hand, slide it underneath. So your left hand, your body's making that tunnel. Slide your right hand underneath, palm facing up. Okay, slide it. You can let that left elbow bend and just try and bring it through. Okay, as far as you can. Okay, come back up. Same thing with the left side, bring that through underneath that right arm, tunneling with the body. Trying to bring that ear towards the ground, or just that shoulder, whatever your flexibility or mobility allows. Okay, come back up. We're gonna go into cat-camel. So around the spine, tuck the chin. Okay, then arch the low back, bring the chin up. Okay, round the spine again, tuck the chin. Same thing. Going to arch the low back, bring the chin up. Okay, and then I want you guys to sit back into child's pose. Okay, so you can bring your knees a little bit further apart if you need to, and then walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead towards the floor. Okay, out to the left side here. And up to the right side. All right, back to the middle. Walk it on up, and we're finished. Well done, everyone.